You weren't recording.
I wasn't recording.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 4 of the this intense PvP between Zhetor and Flatus. I am once again joined by my co-caster Greg,
Hello again.
who can now say hi after I actually record. We are once again on Zelnaga, because
There was a bit of confusion as to this, wasn't there?
yeah, Zhetor requested Zelnaga and I said yes without thinking, because I'm just kind of like, yeah, sure, loser picks. But apparently, some people don't think you should play the same map in the same best-of series.
Some people being me, I personally think it's more interesting when you have all different maps. Otherwise, you'll just see the same, build twice. But
Yeah. And especially in PvP, that's almost certainly going to happen. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I think in future we'll probably disallow this, but we're just going to have to let it slide this one time.
yeah, but we did tell the players that they could just pick whatever they liked. So it's kind of our fault, not theirs. So
Yeah. We see these two probes scooting by each other on the between the chasm.
yeah. And not really much to talk about. They're both doing the exact same thing. Flatus is slightly ahead. Only just slightly. Not that it really matters, really.
Yeah, I mean, can I? Yeah, sorry, I'm just bringing up all the cool overlays because I just love being an observer.
I know what you mean. Wow, a blistering 120 APM. I wonder how high our players' APM will be after the 1.40 patch.
Yeah, I mean, we do keep coming back to this 1.40 patch. It's literally the biggest thing that's happening at the moment. Because, yeah, I mean, spamming is going to not give you APM anymore, which is brilliant.
Yeah, which means my APM is going to decrease by about 95%. And, people won't be able to look at my replays and think I'm Gosu. Because I have like 80 APM at the start of the game or something terrible.
Zhetor's going to spot this probe in his base.
Yeah, really want to, deal with those probes in your base. Not being funny.
I mean, Flatus does know that this probe is here because he attacked it. I just don't know what he then did about that. Oh, taking double gas, Flatus.
No, the probe's still just sitting there.
Yeah.
Don't know why it doesn't just go back to the corner and build its pylon. It's not like Flatus would actually notice.
Well, Flatus knows that the probe's there because I saw him attacking it earlier. I just don't know why he didn't finish it off.
I don't know, but I think he probably should finish it off because he's going back in the dark. Oh no, he's got his gateway rally to it. So that probe's not going to be able to do any shenanigans.
No. And that stalker walking over there like, I can kill the pro...
Oh. There's nothing there.
I think we're going to see a 4-gate from Zhetor again.
Yeah, one gas.
Oh, sorry, my bad. 3-gate robo.
Oh, wow. Switching up.
On 1 gas. Can you do that?
I would get 2 gases if you want to go really heavy on those immortals. He is getting 2 gases.
Oh.
It's a bit of a late second gas. I mean, I usually get my second... If I want to go heavy Robotech, I'll usually get my second gas as my core is building. So, gateway gas, core gas.
Yeah.
Little thing I picked up from Day 9 dailies ages ago.
I think we see Flatus going for this defensive 3-gate again, and that worries me because this defensive 3-gate is specifically meant to counter a 4-gate, so if your opponent does anything else...
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. It really depends on what he's going to use this robo for. You never know, he might just get an observer out and then completely switch tech pass. And he is going to get an observer out of this first because we see the... Oh no, maybe not.
Oh,
I thought he had the robo rallied to Fellatio's base.
He did, and then he changed it. So
yeah, going for the immortal instead of that observer. I mean, he pretty much knows what's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
Seeing that stalker, he knows there are multiple gates.
Now, see, this worries me because Flatus has just decided to go 3-gate robo, but his 3-gate robo is a lot later than Zhetor's.
Yeah, this could be a problem because Zhetor's been much more the aggressor so far in this matchup. Flato, whatever his name is, Flatio. I should really keep the name tags up at all times. It's not a good idea to take them down. I really think Flatus has been the more passive player in this matchup so far.
Very
So
much.
I would worry about this aggression coming here. He's even got a probe with him, so you can expect proxies. But there are a lot of stalkers. Stalkers are good against immortals.
Yeah.
Well, usually immortals are supposed to count as stalkers, kind of. But if you have this many stalkers and the other guy only has one immortal, it's not like he'll win
Yeah.
just because he has an immortal. It's not going to happen. We do see Twilight Council going down for Flatus. Probably going to see Blink since he's so invested in this stalker army so far.
And Blink would be a very good choice. I mean, not so much on Xel'Naga, personally. I don't think it's massively useful. But just generally, Blink is very good to have.
It's good if the other guy's got immortals, you've got Blink stalkers. It's good. You outrange the immortals. The immortals
For
can't.
the moment.
Yeah, until the patch hits. That patch, which I swear we're going to stop talking about at some point. But that patch will change things. I'd like to see immortals be a bit faster. Not like stalker fast, but a little bit faster. They're so slow. It's like it takes them ages to sort of walk around the rest of your army before they actually get any shots off. And by the time they do, all your stalker reinforcements have kind of been obliterated. And
personally, I think that the range will compensate for that somewhat.
I'd like to think so, yeah. I mean, we do see that Flatus has more stalkers right now, 13 to 8, but Zhetor does have this immortal.
And he's just got the second one, which I think at the moment puts him at a almost certain advantage.
I'm not sure. I think it'll all come down to control. It really depends. It's hard to sort of judge at this point. If he could take out that immortal quite easy with the amount of stalkers he has, it wouldn't be amazingly difficult. It really depends.
Amusingly, we see 1 sentry for both players.
Yeah.
The rest of their comp is quite varied, but just 1 sentry.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Oh, Zhetor's army being split up. He's regrouping. That's good.
Yeah, it's
Flatus' army splitting up.
It's so annoying on this map when you just rally your units to a location. They don't go the same direction. It's so irritating.
Oh, we're gonna see a clash here. Oh, Zhetor on a move command.
Gotta snipe that immortal.
Oh, that was bad.
Really gotta snipe that immortal.
Zealot in there, just causing havoc.
Really gotta snipe that immortal. Come on, snipe the immortal. If you snipe the immortal, then let your superior stalker numbers do the rest.
Yeah. I mean, this is exactly the same problem you have as Protoss if you go for Colossus. As soon as you take out their Colossi...
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what?
And the charge coming down to snipe that immortal!
Oh, perfect timing. I mean, if Flatus pulls this back, we have got a really brilliant final to cast.
Yeah.
I must say, I was really worried this would be an all 4-gate 3-0.
Yeah, and that would have been
one player.
Bad. We see the Colossus Den going down for Zhetor.
Oh, counter-attack.
Yeah, counter-attack with those... those zealots just walking right by.
Back. I wonder if he could take out a pylon, or will he go for the probes? No, he's going to go for the probes, I think.
And we see the whole of Flatus' army coming back, and those probes trying to do damage, but they're caught between the minerals. This is not going to go well. Oh, that was brilliant. Did you see him?
Lots.
But now the chargers can't get through.
And only 1 probe disadvantage so far. 2 probes.
Ooh.
For what, 3 stalkers this will be?
Yeah.
Well, okay, he's 3 probes behind. No, 2 probes behind, sorry. At the cost of, what, 3 stalkers was that?
Yeah, although we did see that Zhetor did kill a lot of probes.
Yeah, but if we look at the unit count, he's only 2 probes behind. I don't think that's a great trade for 120 minerals and how many gas a stalker costs.
Especially looking at these armies, it's getting dangerously big.
Yeah, I mean,
Flatus.
a stalker is 125 minerals and 50 gas, and he's lost 3.
Yeah,
that's a lot for only going. He's only 1 probe up.
Yeah, and we see a constant counterattack for Zhetor, but just sending in these small groups of units from these 2 proxy pylons is just not a good idea. Because they get taken out easy, and then you're down.
I mean, he could try and deny this Nexus, that would be quite useful, but what he really should have done is maybe take down a pylon. But then again, Flatus was he had so much spare supply, I'm not even sure if it would have made a difference.
No.
And again, we see another 3 gates, this heavy gateway aggression.
And we see Flatus taking down these 2 proxy pylons now with those chargers.
Yeah. We see these mass gates quite a lot because it's so risky to sort of do a tech switch in PvP because, if your opponent can hit a great timing window while you're trying to, switch tech or get a new tech up, and you're not building as much units as him. It basically all comes down to how many units you get out and how well you control your units. If you don't have as many as the other Protoss, then you're not going to get very far. It makes it quite risky, sort of.
Yeah, we see this first Colossus coming out for Zhetor, and I think that's going to cause Flatus to pull back. Yes.
Yeah, with that Immortal there and that Colossus, it's quite a scary army.
Flatus going for an expand rather than tech, which, if he can hold this attack off for long enough, then that's a very easy trade to make. But
so no, I think Zhetor would be wise to get his expansion down right now.
yeah,
we've already got Zhetor. Flatus is already fully saturated on his expansion almost. Well, not fully saturated, but pretty well saturated. The expansion wasn't early by any means. There are plenty of probes to put there.
that was an interesting thing I just saw. One Zealot beats one Stalker 1-on-1.
Apparently. See what happens. What he really needs to do is deny this Nexus, really. But
Yeah.
that's gonna be difficult, I think.
I think this Nexus being down so much earlier, not so early, for Flatus is definitely going to be a deciding factor in the match to follow. Is he taking up?
Although Zhetor does have the Colossus tech already.
Yeah, and Flatus has an Immortal rallied to Zhetor's base. I think that's just misrallied rather than... Hopefully he'll notice it going out on the minimap.
Although, those Immortals will be good, against these Colossus.
Yes.
It's, of course, an Immortal. You can only do 10 damage against an Immortal.
Yeah. Although that is 10 damage twice, still.
True.
This Immortal is going to get killed. He's suiciding an Immortal by accident. Just misrallied. Oh, that's...
It's so terrible when you make an Observer and you rally your Robo.
Yeah,
so that Observer goes where you want, and then you forget to change the rally on your Robo, and then voila, you've rallied a Colossus to the other guy's base on its own, and...
It was brutal, man. Oh, are these two going to clash here?
I don't know, splitting the army up, I think...
Oh, if he can come in at the back and take out these Colossi...
Oh, I can't believe that. He just literally walked past his army. If he can force field off, the corridor to stop Flatus getting in, this could actually be really effective.
Oh, and he's going for the surround.
No, I don't know. The surround is very nice force fields, though.
Very nice force fields. An
But with
offensive
that
blink.
Yeah.
Taking out one Colossi.
It's so hard to tell right now.
No, I don't think that Flatus can clutch this. No.
No, not quite. I don't know. No, there's no Stalkers left for Flatus now. 9 Stalkers, 9 Zealots, yeah. Wow, what a comeback. Flatus was ahead. Not by miles, but he was in a better position for most of this game. And
I think it was just that split around the chasm that has cost him that game.
I think so.
There was
It looks good for Flatus. I mean, he had a really good surround, but I think it was that Colossus.
Yeah, I think if he'd taken his whole army and put it round...
I mean, there was so many... A lot of those chargelets,
Yeah, we see very good mana from both players.
Yeah, it was a great final to cast, I think.
Yeah, well, we've enjoyed entertaining you, and I hope you've all enjoyed being entertained. Join us whenever we hold another tourney.
Yep, see you there.
See you then.
No, not quite. I don't know. No, there's no Stalkers left.